Rockstar garage. My girlfriend's garage. My daughter's garage. A lot of life changes. Got a quick and easy video on swapping out the AC compressor on a GMT800 04 Yukon XL. But, you know, that ranges, I think, from 99 to 06. I think it's probably applicable to most of the ones that are 485360. There are already a few videos, but I just wanted to make a quick and easy one on what I found was the easiest way to do it. One guy was saying, oh, easier to go from the fender well. My personal opinion, not true. There's no way. It's even if I'm missing the under tray and I didn't have to take anything off from the bottom. So I'm gonna give you what I found to be the easiest. All right, let's dive in. My heater core was leaking a long time ago, so that's looped off. That's out of the way in the first place. Let me grab a flashlight. Get my flashlight. And all right, so first order of business, pull your intake. Intake is you know, worm clamp onto the intake box itself. Take out this snorkel, the in between. Take out the intake box, pull it out. Upper fan shroud is the two 10mm bolts up here and the 4 clips that hold it in. The fan itself, I take the fan out. I'm lucky because I've done my fan clutch before and I always put anti-seize on the threads. So it is counterclockwise, so turn it left to undo it. And the way that I hold it, I've bought the tools on Amazon, the cheap ones, but I probably should just keep it for holding the water pump in place. But realistically, what I end up doing is I slide a 3/8 Tapcon. I think it's a 3/8. I slide a Tapcon in. There's one. Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. The other one fell. I do 2 of these. I do 2 of these with a crescent wrench, the round part of the crescent wrench on the bottom one. And then I lean against the top one and I snake them into those 2 holes just to apply enough pressure to hold it in place while I use my adjustable on the nut. Counterclockwise, boom, good to go. So I get the fan off. I got the bottom shroud, just pulls out. At this point, if you look, you have basically full access to everything. You have access to the Freon lines, top ones. I did the top one first, 13mm, then the bottom one, 13mm. And then there's a 15 right there that's already off. Well, you can tell it's already loose. There's a 15 right there that you can see the light is shining on, right? So 15, a 15. From the bottom, I found these are the bigger pain in the butt. This would actually be probably a 20-minute job if it wasn't for these 2. But these are a pain. So there's one there, and there's one captured on the other end of this very nice Icon ratcheting long wrench. But this thing is a lifesaver because you can get, it pivots and it ratchets. So let me see if you can even see. Pardon on my surface wrist. Yeah, see? So it's captured. And it's stuck between the frame rail. I'm just gonna leave it at that because it's already loose. So once I drop the top, I should be able to get the wrench out. So there's one there, and there's one, where did I snake it in from? I wanna say back here. It might've been back here. Yeah, the back end of the compressor, duh. I don't know if you can see it, but there's another one back there. So that one dropped out, obviously. Filthy, oh, it's so filthy. And then do the front one, and your compressor's out. Rock Auto's got a Denso for 190. They have 4 seasons. I heard 4 seasons was good too. But, you know, for something you're gonna change every, who knows, 200,000 miles. My symptom is I've got a slow enough leak. I think the difference between the expansion valve and the orifice tube is the front runs off the orifice tube and the rear is the expansion valve. The expansion valve is back in under the dash and a pain in the butt to get to. The rear AC stays cold way longer than the front. So as the leak progresses, you lose front AC, and then little by little it gets to the point where the rear is. So I think it's just a matter of pressure. I think the Freon stays in the system longer as it circulates, so the rear stays cold for a longer period of time. So I'm starting off with doing this. I almost wanted to do the condenser and possibly the evaporator, but evaporator is a real job. I'll do that. There's a YouTube video on hacking the dash to get to that. So I'm going to do dryer, compressor, dryer, orifice tube, and I went with the one that's for temperatures that go over 106 degrees because I read, if it fits, I'm going to try that one because I read reviews that say that it really helps on super hot days and stuff like that. So I'm going to try that. And yeah, this part of the job is separate from the other one. Yes, it sucks if it leaks out because it's $40 wasted. It is 48 ounces, so it takes 4 cans from Walmart, $10 each. It is very annoying if it leaks out. But at the same time, if my leak is either Schrader valve, I'm going to do all the seals up here and the ones connecting to the dryer. So if my leak is Schrader valve or any of that stuff, or orifice tube, or I suspect the compressor itself. To me, you know, it sucks to spend the money, but if you want cold AC, I mean, the compressor, the rings on that, the O-rings and stuff like that are not intended to last indefinitely, and we're at 20 years and 210,000 miles. So I'm doing it just because I want fresh AC, and it's not about throwing parts at it, but realistically, you know, you want your AC system cold, you're going to need a good compressor. So that's it. I found that to be the easiest way. I'm probably about half an hour into it, just on a Saturday morning, 7 a.m., taking my time. So good luck.